Alright, welcome back to XCOM 2 Enemy Unknown. No, really, War of the Chosen. We are going to go on to Operation Frost Father, and let me show you one thing because I really digged it. Roby here is having the single best weapon ever, Arashi. That's the weapon of the Chosen One, and it has 4 superior upgrades inserted in it. OMFG. That is so good. I'm almost missing words. Like, that is really strong. So, without further ado, we have parts of our main team, but also a couple of newbies on this mission. And our job is to hack the enemy computer, hopefully gaining enemy protocol for a little bit extra hacking skill. It's only 15 enemies, I think, so I'm not really sure why exactly it was classified as very difficult. Oh yeah, well, there's one sectopod at least, but that does not automatically mean that it is very difficult.
We got a tip that Advent is storing data critical to the latest alien operation.
As you can see, I'm always also trying to level our Templar a little bit. Still not impressed with the class, but maybe I'm wrong. I want to give it a try.
Neutralize any hostile resistance encountered and secure the area. We have to recover that data if we're going to stop their progress.
A patrol is upwind.
Menace 1-5, this is Avenger. The access point we're after is
So we are concealed,
secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
but we are immediately revealed upon arrival, without being able to do anything. And that's where our... What? This is where the target is. We're standing on top of the target. Well, Bradford, this time you trolled us hard. I mean, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I'll give you that. Okay, so... I mean, apparently this is serious. This is really happening.
Our world is dangerous.
I'm not sure, I mean... These guys are triggered as well, right?
No problem, boss. Objective position confirmed.
So... let's put ourselves in here.
Tired of waiting around.
Let's try to get rid of this massive sector pod.
Hit the armor!
Armor still holding. I'll take the high road. Hard target, minimal damage.
Okay.
Located target asset. Target eliminated.
We do have implacable, theoretically. Shouldn't run too far with Roby. I am thinking about like moving over here, but that would trigger the other packs. So
I guess that'll be okay.
that's a very low shot because it's a shot. He has a shotgun in the end.
Bypassing security.
Avenger scanning time reduced by 50% for 4 weeks. That's not bad. We have all of the facilities, so we don't need another facility lead. That's good. By the way, we just finished the mission. I think that's a new record. Turn 1, network shutdown prevented.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Pretty solid. Pretty solid.
I'll maintain my watch.
So, these two guys should come a little bit closer.
Forgive me.
The time for hiding is over.
And there we go.
Deflection! Went off the armor!
Okay, so we're still not moving in.
I am trusting you.
Want to be sure that we are well prepared before we move in. That's, by the way, just to shred his armor. We shouldn't go to a purifier in melee range. That is not a good idea.
Not too shabby.
If you say so.
Superior expanded magazine, wonderful. That's a great weapon upgrade.
I got eyes on an ad package.
That, on the other hand, was terrible.
What's over there?
I will always find you.
Well,
There is nowhere to hide.
that smells like a remote start to me.
The target is marked. My life is in your hands. I know where you are. This will be big.
We do have one more Mimic Beacon, which we're probably going to use this turn.
Here I come.
So this would shred most of the armor, plus probably deal a lot of damage.
Bombs away!
This guy here is dead. He would take at least 1 damage. And now we need to maximize our damage. Need to kill as many of them as possible.
My ammo's running low.
We could one-shot the Codicy. And we could freeze the Andromedon. Now let's try that, which is most likely going to fail. But no, not this time. Okay, so if we could kill this guy.
You can never escape my sight.
Okay, we could move over here. You know what? Basically, it wouldn't matter.
Okay, I'll go.
Come on, kill him. Yeah, trigger free action. Perfect.
Set him up,
Just
knock him
the
down.
right moment in time.
I'm trusting you here. Watch your trumpet. I'll get him next time.
So we do have 2 priests and a codex. Take an Overwatch with him.
Sense any disturbance.
We heal Roby.
Gremlin, get on the heels.
And put the last Mimic Beacon out.
Let's not this.
Battle's over for this one. Fire spreading!
Okay.
Hostile terminated. Target neutralized.
Finally! Guns dry!
So we could hack the Andromedon shell. That would be one option. This guy here is going to trigger his substance.
What's over there?
But might as well use Roby to deal enough damage. Oh wow, he's down to 1.
power of the Templars.
Good, we're going to stay here and activate parry, which means he's going to... his first attack that is issued against him will just be parried.
Seems doable. Making new friends.
Let's see if we can just suppress it. %73% chance. We could have even taken control over it. I'm realizing that we are now probably a little bit behind the curve when it comes to weapon damage, because elsewise we wouldn't run into problems every single encounter.
At your service. I am on watch.
He's in my... I can't stop it!
Alright, mind controlled.
For the Templars!
And mind control lost.
If you say so.
20 hit points. That's a lot of damage. And of course, we're 1 damage short. So...
Rock and roll.
let's give the kill to Edgar Allan Poe in the hopes of him getting a promotion.
Back in. Let's do this. I'll keep an eye on it. Got it covered.
Okay, let's
Move already.
move everyone over. I'm thinking about
A good decision.
starting with a claymore next turn.
I won't let them pass.
Ready to engage.
This turn is mainly reloading and removing,
Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
and that should be the last pack as well.
This will get their attention.
X-ray neutralized. Status
Yep,
confirmed.
that
All
was the last
hostiles are
pack.
down and the area is secure.
Overall solid, minus the exception where we basically we're almost losing the fight against the two packs that have been triggered at the same time. But really, with the exception of that, we had been okay. Little bit of a stupid mistake that Roby was just too close to the purifier was unnecessary, because with Implacable we could have moved him away.
Citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today.
I wanted him close enough to have a 100% shot, and I thought that the explosion radius would be only 1, but I was wrong. Overall an okay mission, but I wasn't terribly excited with how I played that.
Let's hope they all go that smooth, Commander. Great work.
Dragonova finally promoted. Let's see. So we got either Highland, soldier can carry an additional claymore on a mission. Perfect, we're going to take that. It is already taken. That is so good. And Banish, fire at the target until you run out of ammo or it dies, and it reveals the Reaper. Well, that's... yeah. It's okay if you have +1 if the target has been wounded, and armor piercing. And higher crit chance. So if you go with all of the weapon abilities, that's actually not so bad. No, we're going to go with the Highlands. That's pretty good. Provides an additional utility slot. Ooh. That is actually not bad either. Like, she has Shredder and Tactical Rigging, which means she could bring another utility item with her.
Another impressive,
and we got another sharpshooter, by the way.
Expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
So let's shortly take a look at her and her loadouts. So if she has another utility item, that could be anything.
The Reapers believe in nothing.
I mean, given the situation, probably blue screen rounds aren't too bad. The refraction field actually is pretty good on her, where she can re-stealth yet a second time. So if we would have all of the gun-related things, that would be pretty amazing. Grenades aren't bad either. But I think we're going to stick with blue screen rounds, because that means together with a Shredder, she can at least work on mechanical units. And this is our new sniper. But honestly, I mislike her kind of appearance. That here is too standard. Like, she's supposed to be an elite sniper, and she looks like a rookie. No, we're going to change that. Much better. Much better. Good, let's see what her abilities are. So we're taking the standard sniper skill set. but I'd like to know what her special abilities are. Because I already learned that they are random. And depending on her special abilities, Ever Vigilant is okay, Blast Padding's not so good, Implacable is okay, and Volatile Mix is crap for her. Yeah. By the way, she starts with 20. That is awesome. So might as well use Ever Vigilant and Implacable, which isn't too bad. I mean, we could also go with Death from Above, because that's actually pretty good for the action economy. Might as well take that. Killzone is okay. I mean, it's literally not bad, but I have seen not that many situations where it had been really, really great. Besides, how long? Wow, Roby is wounded for 10 days. This game is so mean. I wanted to get him to Colonel first, but apparently he is a bullet sponge. He's taking a beating every single time. Anyways, we currently have 50% of scanning time, so might as well use it. Finally, tracer ammunition. That's actually pretty good. For instance, for heavies, because they usually lack the precision.
Commander, we're picking up an emergency transport.
Soldiers we deployed on a covered ops were ambushed, and emergency exfiltration is required. Well, we're going to see that in the next mission, shall we?